Yo, real quick before we start, this is the Casual Nerds Podcast. We're two regular guys with big opinions, questionable research, and jokes that occasionally cross a line. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're just here to have a good time. So kick back, relax, and remember, if you take us too seriously, that's on you, nerd.
Here we go.
Did these guys do any research?
Who the hell do they think they are?
Welcome to Casual Nerds.
Everyone, welcome to episode 278 of the Casual Nerds Podcast. As always, you know me.
What's up, what?
You know my guy on the other end. And as always,
Make sure you check it out, homie.
make sure you check it out. Make sure you have your people check it out, man. It's been a little while, bro.
Bro, it's been so long that I actually sat there waiting for it to say, Blazer, Ramon.
I know. Maybe
I was
one day.
like,
Maybe one day.
Wait a minute, no. Johnny Quest.
Yes. Yeah, I don't. But maybe one day. Maybe one day we can talk. Dave
Maybe
to
we
come
get a special.
back.
We get a special.
Yeah, once we start taking this thing like really serious and like and start picking up the consistency and like really give it our all, and we start making some money, then he'll be like, all right, I'll join you.
Yeah, maybe even then. He
Maybe.
shows up for once a month.
And you know what? We'll be happy with that.
No doubt.
Yeah, bro, it's been a little while, man. We have quite a bit to talk about since the last time
man.
we all came onto the show.
I'm sure
yeah,
things
even
have
know where to
happened in the
start.
world.
A lot of things have happened in the world for sure. It seems like the world is just continuing the spiral, and I'm just here along for the ride.
I'm just holding on for my life.
Right. What's it called? Yeah, I mean, we have confirmed aliens. We have the illegal ones still being threatened. We have
That's right.
all kind of stuff going on, and I'm just trying to ignore it while I wait for Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out,
Yeah.
and whatever movies come out along the way.
Good luck.
That's
Is that still scheduled for
fun.
this year? Are they expecting a 26?
I saw something stating that they confirmed that it will release at the end of this year, and that it is not being pushed back.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, so I don't know. I'm not gonna
They
hold my
wouldn't
breath.
dare.
Yeah, they wouldn't dare. Did you hear about that one kid who supposedly or not even a kid, I think it was an adult who was dying of cancer, and he was upset that he wasn't going to make it to Grand Theft Auto 6, and so they let him play the dev version of
I did
it.
hear about that. I don't know if that was real or not, but it was annoying enough to get me upset.
Yeah, what an ass. What an ass.
Um,
It'd be hilarious if the dude was not even dying.
I mean, that would be some shit.
Hopefully, because I don't want him to die, but still,
yeah. Also, that
it would be a much better story if he's not dying.
that's a wild make a
He
wish. I
conned him
guess.
he conned him into letting him play the dev version of Grand Theft Auto 6, because a lot of folks have not made it to Grand Theft Auto 6.
That's why. Imagine if. I mean, I guess if that's the most important thing in the world to you.
Sure.
But that's like those Make-A-Wish deals are usually like your last dying wish, right? Like it's the number one last thing you really want to do, or maybe not.
Well-
Maybe because they do it for kids that are gonna survive as well.
Yeah, because you said because one of your frat brothers worked for Make-A-Wish, and he was last time I was talking to him, he was telling me like, yeah, some of those people they don't even die. Like some of them survive and they get their wish, and which
Good for them.
the assumption
That's
is
what you want.
like this person is dying like next week.
Right.
We need to get him to see Drake now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
But also, like, if the dev is good enough for him to play, release it to the public, yo.
Sure. I actually, since we're talking about gaming, the I've been dying to play. I don't really game as much as I used to, and I've been dying to play the remake of Metal Gear Solid, the Snake Eater. I've been wanting to do that, but what I'm really hoping for right now is what the hell was it? They are remaking Splinter Cell for sure. I want to play. I'm definitely going to cop that. The original 3 God of War games, and what the fuck else? There was a few games, but I'm really looking forward to Halo. Halo's going to be fire. I want to put Xander on.
It's just like a mastering, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. It's a full remastering version of the original Halo. So it's going to be updated graphics. I saw the side by side of what it did look like and the newer version. So it looks like it's going to be absolute fire. But we went to Dave and Buster's, and we were in one of the, they have the giant enclosed one that's just the automatic shooter. Mm-hmm. And Xander was like, "Oh, this is so dope," and I'm like, "Yo, this was one of my favorite games growing up for for the Xbox."
I didn't even know they had that.
Yeah, and I was explaining to him like, "Yo, you could jump on the cars, you could ride any one of those cars." And he's like, "Oh, he was like all excited about it." So now I'm really amped, because especially because like I really like that's one of the things that I'm gonna do for sure. Is I'm going to make a full Master Chief armored suit for Comic-Con one day. Like, but the only thing with that is I need to be thin as hell because I'm not going to be.
You don't want to be the.
No, I'm not going to be dad bod Master Chief. Like Master Chief, retired and all of a sudden he's called back to action. Nah, I'm not doing all that.
Fair.
Yeah. So someone said Fallout 4. Yeah, is that being remastered? I think it is.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised. Well, no, Fallout 4 would be the new one. I'm not a big Fallout guy. I didn't play the games. I don't know why. I wasn't into them.
I've barely been able to keep up with the show. I'm such an ass. I
know. The show is great. I love the show. Actually, I'm more inclined to play it now. If I had time to play video games, I'm more inclined to play Fallout now than I ever was before.
I feel like I played the first Fallout. If you had it, that's the only way I would have played it, honestly.
I tried. I remember that's how old I am. I rented New Vegas from Blockbuster. And I was not impressed with the graphics, and I returned it like same day.
Wasn't even worth a rip.
Huh?
Wasn't even worth a rip.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't ripping games back then, but
yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. No, so yeah, but anyway, I'm more inclined to play that now anyway. But yeah, man, it's been a few weeks since we last
got all these like retro arcade shits that I started seeing a lot. I mean, obviously they got all those retro GameCube boxes type shit, but in the VR space, there was I know there's one that came out for Vision Pro, that's like on Apple Arcade or something, that's like basically like an arcade, but that one is like a lot more of the like typical emulator, old school Atari Star games.
Choppy and shit.
Someone then showed me a video of like one of the same type of emulator joints, but on the, I don't know if it's on the Quest or it's in Steam VR. So I think it's in Steam VR. This shit was like, first off, looks sick. It looks sick. Like looked like you were actually in an arcade. All of the like the boxes, the cabinets or whatever.
Oh, that's
Like you
dope.
could see like the the edging and the tearing and just like the wear and tear. Some of them had like fingerprints on the screens and shit. And it had like it was sick. It was like it was supposedly an arcade of 6 floors. So
Wow.
every floor had like 50 or 60 arcade cabinets, and it was like they had everything. It was
That's dope.
so dope. I was like, this looks amazing. The only thing that bothers me about it is I'm like, all right, but like when I go to an arcade, I'm usually like leaning on the cabinet, right? Like
Sure.
you're playing the physical game. I'm not just standing in space, holding my lazy ass up. But to play these in VR, there's nothing in front of you, and you're holding
Do you need me to build you just not even not even a full cabinet, just a cabinet like area for you to lean against when you're at home?
something that feels like an old school arcade cabinet with just the flatness, where you typically rest your arms or your forearms against and have your joystick, because you also have to have a controller in your hands too. So it's like, I can't imagine walking up and seeing someone standing there wearing their VR goggles, just holding a joystick in their hand, standing in midair, like, or in the middle of the floor or the room, instead of sitting down on a chair or whatnot. Anyways,
That'd be fire though.
It looks cool. Yeah, I'll send you the video. It looks fucking sick. Like everything looks so high quality. I'm like, man, I wish I could actually experience something like this, but still feel comfortable. Like I'm not comfortable doing any of those types of activities.
I'll be honest with you. I went to Dave and Buster's, took the kids to Dave and Buster's, and the kids don't understand. They haven't experienced an arcade like that, right? Like now we have Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is kind of like that.
Yeah.
They haven't experienced like what we had, like at the mall. When you go to the mall, your parents are shopping. Yeah, you go to timeout and you just start wasting that time there and playing the game like back in the days and shit. This is how you know we old, bro. Like
that's what, like, as I was watching these videos of people playing this game, it was just bringing me back to those, because a lot of them have like you grab a quarter and you put it into the machine and you have to wait for the 1-up and someone else can jump in. It was like exactly like doing that, and it's just nice. Yeah, it's wild. It's just a lot of reminiscing there.
I gotta get some of those. I gotta get the Vision Pro, whatever the next rendition is. I'm gonna end up getting one of those. But anyway, we could talk a little bit of Hollywood in the last, actually, since then, man. We have to at least mention it, right? The Super Bowl happened. Benito's halftime show.
That's right.
Went down. I'm loving how many people are embracing the Puerto Rican culture, if not for the political reasons, right? To piss off the people that have been pissing off a lot of folks in the U.S. as of late, and they're like, I'm just seeing a lot of love for Benito, the Latin culture in general, and that was really dope. So we couldn't go without mentioning that, at least.
Yeah, for sure. I think it was a pretty great show for, on the scale of halftime shows. Not that they're not the best experience, right? Usually the audio quality is not that awesome. It's a very quick snapshot of people's sometimes decades worth of music. But I don't think the show itself, I think, was great. Still, at the end of it, I've probably watched it like 8 or 9 times, like a moron. I've watched it like the day of, like once or twice extra, because of the people that were visiting just wanted to see it again.
Sure.
And then the kids didn't the kids, as I expected, threw a fit. So Joyce wasn't able to watch the whole thing. So then I had to watch it again with her at least once, and then she wanted to watch it at least a second time, and then a third time, and then we talked about some other stuff, and then we wanted to reference something else, and then you got to watch it again, and then one time it just plays in the background and whatnot. So yeah, I've definitely seen it way too many times.
Yeah, Jillian saw it. We saw it live. I didn't really like, other than the fact that I've seen bits and pieces of it throughout social media nonstop ever since then. She caught it. The kids really wanted to watch it. Xander kept asking me all day. He didn't care about football at all. Violet was the one who wanted. He's like, oh, we're gonna watch football. Like, I was gonna go to my boy's house to watch it.
Yeah,
and because she brought it up, she was like, oh, I want to watch it with you. So, I was like, I changed the plans, and I just stood home. 5 minutes in, she was done with it. So we all saw it anyway, like family, and Jillian the next day, she was like, yeah, I was listening to it in the car. Like, I do like his music, like, because she didn't know, she wouldn't have been able to tell you anything about Bad Bunny prior to that. And she was feeling it. She enjoyed it. But so yeah, it was a good time, man. So
yeah, I mean, the show itself, like I said, the show itself was good. The messaging I thought was spot on. Sometimes I feel like there's people doing way too much, digging way too deep into things that they see, and it's like, and that actually turns out wasn't that deep of a message. But
there
was a pretty good message, and at the end of the day, a message of love and hope, that was pretty much the opposite of what the alternative halftime show was kicking. I don't know how people could still, and they are, be mad at it.
I mean, they were just told to be mad at it. That's really what it comes down to. They were told to be mad at it, and that's what this whole thing, like, that's what their whole shit is about. They're saying you're the enemy, so you're the enemy. We're not even asking questions. So I'm not even trying to put too much thought into that shit, because I've already lost too many brain cells to even try to understand what's going on with those type of folks. But for those of you who want some Benito dog tags, I got Bad Bunny dog tags that have the message of love over hate on them. Go to Etsy and look up Asylum Studio 3D and pick yours up, place the order. We'll ship them to you.
Always be selling.
Always be selling. So I mean, since let's get into some Hollywood stuff. Robert Duvall, we just got that news earlier today. Robert Duvall passed away. He was in his 90s, right?
94, I believe.
So he lived a nice long life, man. But the legends are dying, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're definitely at that age now that the folks are that I don't want to say idolize, but that were around in our time. Yeah, they're moving on out.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's just that time, man. It just reminds me of how much time has been passing by, man. But Robert Duvall, you'll know him from, I mean, obviously he was in The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, a lot of big movies. One of my favorites was he said The Upper Room. Gone in 60 Seconds was one of my guilty pleasures, and Robert Duvall was in that, man. So rest in peace to a legend. Also, who passed away was James Van Der Beek, and there's a lot of controversy. A little bit of controversy around. Yeah, man, because he passed away from cancer. And he's been battling that cancer for the past few years. There's a lot of conversations going on as to like, how could someone that has such a big show as big as Dawson's Creek was, right? And he died. Essentially, they were saying that he was broke. And then some things started, circulating that he actually bought a $7 million ranch days before he passed away. But really, the everything is coming around because they set up a GoFundMe for his family because he has 6 kids, right? And they were dead broke because he hasn't been able to work, and his medical bills were so extensive that it just depleted them. So, so everyone started rallying about around the family. They raised like $2.2 million within days. Even Zoe Zaldana, she what's it called? She donated. She set up a $2,500 monthly payment a donation to the family. So that's pretty much where it's been going around. One is the conversation of how does someone who was seemingly very successful, had a good, career for a long time, like how can someone like that have nothing at this point? And yeah. And why
people are dumb.
With the whole thing with the ranch and blah blah blah. It's all about money, man. It's all about money. How he passed away.
Yeah, first off, why are you digging into this man's pockets? Who the fuck are you?
And that's what people do, bro. That's what people. do.
If you don't want to donate to the dude situation, don't donate. You don't gotta dig through his family. Like, why you? It's like you're trying to uncover some sort of conspiracy or some thievery on behalf of his family. Like, they're in suffering, man. Let them be.
They're in suffering, and a lot of it's a lot of the friends and family that they're gathering around and trying to support that family, because he has a lot of really young kids, man. 6 kids is a lot.
6 kids is a lot. That's sucks.
Right. So
I would never have 6 kids. I want more than the 2 that I have. Bro,
I'm at 3, and I can't. We can't have any more. But like, even if I had the choice, I'm good, bro. I don't want to start from scratch, man.
Never.
The baby is 6. Yeah.
I can't even. I would. Yeah. Now I see why people is like when they find out at a later point in life that they pregnant again.
Yep.
And they start freaking out. Now I see why.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm good. I'm good with starting over. Now all I can look forward to is in the long time from now having a grandkid that comes over, will spoil them, and then hand them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
I don't know if I'll be around for shit like that, but if I make it to my ripe old age of 120.
You can't say if. It's
true.
When you get to 120,
that's right.
Yeah. Leo says that vasectomy. I don't need to get it. The only time I would have to consider it is if Jillian and I decide that we are no longer moving forward. Yeah. So.
Yeah, well, there's 2. I haven't gotten it yet, but it's on the schedule. It's gonna happen, even though Joyce can't have kids no more.
Right.
It's there's like weird shit, I guess, that like there's a chance where she could somehow get pregnant, and then they got to do a surgery and all this shit. Like, I don't even want to deal with that hassle, man. Like, it's for a cheap ass, quick situation. Just take care of it, and I'm done, man. I just don't want to ever deal with it ever again. I actually had a dream the other day that Joyce was pregnant, and we were like, "Fuck!" But but I thought you couldn't get pregnant, and I guess you can. Oh no, and now we got to do all this shit. And I was like, fuck, it's my fault. I should have got the vasectomy. I told you, babe, I'm gonna do it. It was like one of the most stressful dreams I had in a while, and I don't ever remember dreams. So the fact that I remembered this shit tells you how stressful it was.
I woke up and called the doctor, set it up.
Right. Nah. Oh man.
Danny said Danny said he's worried about having a grandkid within the next 10 years. Which I mean, if it lasts 10 years, you'd be lucky, because that could happen any day now. I'm not trying to put that out there for you. I'm just saying
don't put that in the world.
It could happen. And then and Leo says he's good with one. Yeah, I feel that. It's hard to imagine once you already have the other kids in there. It's hard to imagine, I should have stopped that, because that's kind of fucked up to say. But I understand the sentiment. Let me say that.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I love
one is enough. I know, man. They get crazier. Yeah, this third one.
I can't even imagine 6, bro. That was
yeah.
Good old James was like, I'm out, guys. You can kill the treatment. I'm done.
Right. Freaking and then I just think about like my dad, bro. We're there's 8 of us.
Yeah,
he was just like, yep, the more the merrier. I'm like, bro. I'm happy I didn't have to live with all you fuckers.
Yeah, that's a fact though. That's a lot. I don't know how he kept everybody's name together.
I mean,
even that.
It's another story for that's a whole different pod situation, like subject. That's its own show.
Facts.
Let me see, what else do we have? All right, so with a little bit of actual news, I kind of like this. So, and again, man, some of this stuff, maybe some of y'all have heard about it, maybe some of y'all have not, but so apparently, let's see, I'm just trying to bring it up here. So obviously there's a Harry Potter series coming up on HBO, and Ralph Fiennes played the iconic Voldemort in the original movie series, and he actually let it slip during an interview that Cillian Murphy is set to play Voldemort in this show, in the series. No one knew that, and so everybody was like, wait, what? So this is the current rumor, as it slipped from Ralph Fiennes that yeah, I mean,
but nobody has come out and like confirmed it now that leaked. I was like, all right, now that it's out there, I can confirm that Cillian Murphy is going to be Voldemort, or it's still just out there in the ethers.
It just hasn't, as far as I've seen, I don't know if it has been confirmed or not.
No official statement.
No official statement that I've read or heard of. But I don't know, man. I don't know why Ralph Fiennes would just pull that right out of his ass and go.
No, I mean, I believe it. I'm pretty sure it's a fact. I just didn't know if it was so out there that the studio felt like, all right, fuck it, now we got to put it out there.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything. And especially with stuff like that, man, they tend to just still try to hold it close to the chest, not confirm nor deny. Let me see if they.
I mean, that would be. I fuck with Cillian. You know, this is a Cillian Murphy pod right here. So
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with it.
Other than the kids, man, I mean, it has a pretty decent.
Actually, now that I say that, wasn't he supposed to cameo in 28 Years Later? Or is he only in Bone Temple?
People thought that they saw there was like one zombie that was like
That
Matt
kind of look
Finney
like
in
him.
the trailer that kind of looked like him, and people assumed that he would be there. But no, nobody ever said. I think they even said no, like that's not happening.
Yeah, nah. I'm pretty sure he was not in there. Having seen it, having done the deed of watching a horror film.
Yeah. I'm looking through the IMDb for Harry Potter, and obviously I don't see Cillian Murphy, but also I do not see anyone listed as Voldemort.
So they just haven't confirmed it, the character yet. So
Yeah.
I mean, it probably could very well be him.
It could very well be him. I mean, I
think he
fuck
would
with
kill
it.
it. I think he would crush it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
Is this supposed to be? From what I remember, they're not changing anything, right? They're just expanding it and turning it into a series. But it's going to be almost exactly the same as the original.
From my understanding, yes. What
as
it's
the
going
original
to be
films
more. Well, it's going to be. It's going to stick a little truer to the
to
books.
the books.
One, and then each season is a book.
Okay.
So they'll have 10 episodes or whatever to
Kind of do the Game of
explain
Thrones thing.
Yeah.
So and it's
So
also on HBO, right?
yes.
Oh, that's gonna save fucking Warner Brothers, HBO Max. That's the only reason these people are bidding over that shit.
Well,
They
and
can
also,
play
I mean,
Harry Potter.
the movies were very limited on because that was like one of the biggest complaints, and I mean that's always the biggest complaints when dealing with these adaptations. That
Because each book, I mean, each movie was also a book, right?
correct, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you're gonna take what was once a 2.5-hour movie and turn it into an 8-hour series.
Yeah, 9 because there's 9 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it better fucking be closer to the book and dive deeper into.
No, you're right.
into
8
the
episodes.
lore.
8 episodes. I forget that IMDb always like throws one other one for season 2 for some whatever reason.
That's
But
weird.
yeah. So 8 hours. Yeah, it'll take all that content, turn it into 8 hours, and it's HBO. So, they're gonna have a lot of content in that hour.
Yeah. And they're gonna have the stay tuned after the episode for
Yeah,
behind the scenes
behind the
and then a
scenes.
whole podcast.
Yeah, that's a wild thing that they've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else do we have? So A24 acquired the rights to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the franchise.
Oh, they ended up winning.
Yes, and it is, and they are planning on a series for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, produced by Glenn Powell. So,
Okay.
yeah, Glenn Powell will be in the production role for this. I like the idea. A lot of people are wondering again, like, because Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I mean, it's a familiar brand, but the movies aren't necessarily successful. They're like nobody's rushing to go watch the new Texas.
Yeah, they're not like box office hits.
Correct. Yeah.
Not even. I don't even. Pretty sure not even the first ones were. They were always cult classics.
I remember there was one a few years ago that was straight to Netflix, and I thought it was pretty good, but it was just another Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie
for the most part. Not bad, but nothing like. Actually, I think this is better. I'm actually intrigued by this.
I like A24 for it. And
I love A24, even though I think they're a little bit hit or miss when it comes to TV stuff.
Sure.
As opposed to their films, but still, I fuck with the studio. Fuck with Glenn Powell. I think he could probably produce something. And I like the idea of stretching the story out. Horror TV has been pretty popular lately. And if you really want to breathe new life into this story, making just another movie about the origins of Leatherface is probably not it.
Yeah, they keep trying to do that. But
yeah, so I think doing it as a TV show. It allows you to dig a little bit deeper into some of the subplots. And that could be dope. Remember, I'm now connected to Texas Chainsaw Massacre because I visited the home that the original was filmed in.
Really? I didn't know that. What do you mean?
Remember in Texas, I had brunch at this like restaurant that is the original house that they filmed the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I thought you were you had brunch at Ed Gein's house or something. Like what the
no, not like the actual Texas Chainsaw Massacre's house, but where they filmed the movie. It was it was like a giant ass house that they were able to turn into a restaurant / memorabilia place. And I have a photo with like a dude in the leather face mask and the apron, and they have like one of my coworkers is like super into horror shit, and
I fuck
and Texas Chainsaw Massacre was one of the like first horror movies that he's seen as a kid. So when he found out that we could go visit the set or whatever, former set,
did they serve
like,
beef
are you
jerky
down?
shaped like labias?
No, it was actually banging food. It was like fried pickles and chicken biscuits. I can't remember what the fuck I had. But
I mean, it's Texas, you know.
It was a good Texas brunch. But the place was pretty cool. He bought a bunch of posters and shit, and
nice.
And then the dude came out and was like, "Did you guys want to take a photo?" We're like, I don't know. He was like, I don't know, Johnny, do you want it? And I was like, sure, man, let's take a photo, bro. Like it's cool. I'm cool with it. Like, this is all fun. Because it was a trip. It was like 2.5 hour drive out there from Austin and 2.5 hours back. So he was like, dude, I'm so grateful that you let me do that. I was like, that's cool, whatever.
We'll take a photo, but clean your leg because you have something dripping down the pants down your fucking shorts.
Facts.
Fucking nerd. Listener of the show. Danny says, shit, fuck it. Give me Leatherface versus Mike Myers. I'll take it. Yeah, I
wouldn't be mad to introduce it.
Right.
I'm okay with it.
Drinking wine and eating sinful cold cuts. Yep. Yep. There we go. Nothing like a nice fried wizard sleeve. Oh man. All right. I don't know. I'm honestly I forgot who I was having the conversation with, but I'm pretty big on horror movies nowadays, man. I really enjoy them. I don't know where it came from because I hated them growing up. But I think I like forced myself enough to watch enough horror movies that now I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. I like it. Yeah. I'm the horror guy. I'm can't get myself
trying to get through it.
I can't get myself like I like the high-end production type of horror. I can't get myself to like watch something like The Terrifier. Like that just it doesn't seem like some shit I would care about.
That's like that recent shit that came out, right?
Yeah, where's that Killer Clown? I forgot, Art the Clown or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. It just looks like very campy to me, and I know that has its own audience.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not into that whole campy thing. I saw Primate.
How was that?
It wasn't bad. It was a good premise.
Was that horror or thriller?
I mean, I guess it's horror, but yeah, probably more thriller. I think the horror is the gore that it had.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know what Primate is, it's the story family. They have a chimpanzee that is their pet. Yeah, and they live in Hawaii. The daughter comes to visit, and the chimpanzee has rabies, and they're not aware of it. There was like a small inkling, and whatever. So he goes on a fucking rampage and just starts ripping people's fucking jaws off and like all kind of crazy
Like,
shit.
who hasn't learned this lesson already that they still have a chimp as a pet?
I don't know, bro. Let me tell you, it's not me. So it wouldn't be me. I don't need a chimp as a pet. But it seemed like the chimp, like they knew the chimp, and like like it was a friendly chimp until they got rabies, and then it just started fucking spazzing, going nuts. Now the funny thing with Primate is like most of these movies, right? If we let's say let me say it this way, it wasn't Caesar from Planet of the Apes as far as the production of this fucking chimp. It was literally a guy in a suit. It was a guy in a chimp suit, and it was so obvious because he would just look, and like the side eye that he would give, I'm just like, this is a fucking guy in a suit. And and then you would look at it and yeah, there it was like very obvious. I'm like, this is a guy, and it was so now it's like
Shudder level. Like that's like Shudder, right? Like
yes. So like you have to watch this, but now it has to be, first of all, this is the type of movie, right, that you need a drinking game for. So you need the drinking game, and you have to go into it trying to spot the guy in the fucking chimp suit, right? Because now it's just hilarious to see, like, I could make this man's mask for sure. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was wild. It wasn't what's his name? Who played Gollum and who played Caesar?
Oh,
who's an amazing actor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. It wasn't him. I'll tell you that. But
that's hilarious.
Yeah, that was the best part. You got to
Andy
watch
Serkis. You got it.
Andy Serkis. There we go. You got to watch it just to laugh at that, like for the comedy, and not for nothing, but yeah, the way he was just fucking people up, that part was kind of funny. I like those types of movies for that, like, like he's just like calm, and then he literally rips a man's jaw right off of his fucking face and shit.
Oh my God,
it's hilarious. So
yeah, it definitely feels like one of those Shudder quality movies. Yeah, where it's like you see like all of the movies that they promote on Shudder, like the beginning, the first part of the trailer, I'm like, oh shit, this looked like kind of dope. And the posters always look like, oh shit, this look like. And then once they start getting into it, you're like, oh no, yeah, this is definitely a C+ movie.
Yeah. Oh, and for those of you who are into these like comically,
I mean, it's a vibe. It's just not my vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Yeah. I mean, people, yeah, for sure. Like these movies have their own following. The one that I still can't wrap my finger around on whether they were fucking serious with the making of this movie. And I think we had an idea for watching a movie on Twitch and like seeing if we could stream it and, all watch it together. But if we ever get a chance to do it, we have to watch Malignant, because that was the most ridiculous movie. And it's like, it's so absurd that I fully believe that it had to be on purpose.
And that was a higher production movie, wasn't it?
It's directed by James Wan.
Yeah.
So, wow. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
that I remember. That's one of the few horrors that I have seen, and it was at your bequest because of how wild it was. It was like, you have to watch this so we can talk about it.
Yeah,
that was ridiculous.
So wild. And, I can't stand.
I did laugh. I did.
I can't stand his James Wan's like Aquaman. I was not a fan of those, but I fuck with Insidious and Conjuring and like his actual horror movies. Oh, I forgot he directed the original Saw.
The first one.
Yes.
Yeah. I heard he's doing it again, right?
Possibly. Let me see.
I'm almost positive I saw something that said he was
Maybe
going
it's not
back to
listed
the
on
Saw
here.
franchise.
It's not listed on here. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised by it. So, but I was very surprised that this movie was. Yeah. So anyway, if you want a good laugh, watch *Malignant*. But like, just know that this horror film is gonna make you laugh. It's awesome. What did Danny say when Caesar told James Franco Caesar is home? Now that was
scary.
yeah. Yeah.
Caesar home.
Caesar home. I love those movies, by the way.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Where was I? There was kids around me, not that young,
Mhm.
but young. 20s, let's say.
Sure.
And I shouldn't call them kids. They're adults. But they were talking about something, and somehow somebody was brought up like, oh yeah, the other day I was like binge watching the Planet of the Apes. It was like on TV or something like that, or I was
Sure.
binge watching through the old Planet. The reason why I thought of it is they were like, I was binge watching through the old Planet of the Apes, and I go, oh, that's wild, like the originals? And they were like, yeah, and and they kept on talking, and then somebody else was like, yeah, those movies always get me, like Caesar, and I was like, wait a minute, what movies are y'all talking about? Because Caesar was definitely not in here. Like, wait, which Caesar? What? Am I the old guy here again?
Yeah. They don't even know that Planet of the Apes. These, put it this way, if they're in their 20s, chances are they don't even remember Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes.
100% fair. That's why I was like laughing is when he said the old one. I was like, oh, you mean like the originals? Like, that's weird, because they were like making a joke about the fact that even they were watching this old movie. And they're like, yeah, I've seen like this old movies, like the old Planet of the Apes. And I was like, oh man, like the originals? And they were like, yeah. And apparently to them, the originals are the fourth remake of Planet of the Apes.
Yo, Planet of the Apes, the Tim Burton version was 2001.
That was 2001. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so yeah, those people born that year.
Probably born that year.
Yeah, 25. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, stop. Let's stop.
And I actually like that movie. People hate the Marky Mark Planet of the Apes. I liked it. I thought it was a different take. I thought it was a different idea on just the fact that it was the same Earth, but it wasn't like time travel, but rather that he was like stuck in space. And also
natural evolution.
Yeah, it was just this natural evolution, and it was like one of the first of those CG animated on motion capture. It wasn't the first, but it was one of the early ones where I was like, holy shit, like these people look like fucking real apes.
Nah, but those were
or was it just completely practical?
Yeah, they used practical makeup for that. Like, there are videos of them practicing.
Whatever it was, I was like, these motherfuckers look like real apes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, that was practical makeup. A lot of that. And yeah, there
was like a combo with some of them. Some of the bigger ones.
Oh, I'm sure like some action scenes and shit like that. That's where the combo would. But no, they a lot of them, it was all makeup. So
yeah.
But yeah, that makeup, they did a fire ass job. Because you can tell what some of them, like who the actors were. Of them. But it was dope to see like Paul Giamatti in them.
Paul Giamatti's character I thought was great.
Practicing how they were like walking like apes and like how they would just pick stuff up and yeah, it was cool.
Why Danny says Michael Jackson was great in the movie? I'm not sure.
I know exactly what you talk about, bro. It was because
was he
it
talking
was
about
Tim Burton's wife at that time.
yeah. And now I know who he's
Helen-
talking about.
Helen,
Helen Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had the bob.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
funny.
she looked
That's
just
funny.
like him. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, yeah. So I want to say like a week ago or so, it came out that Dan Trachtenberg, who is now becoming more popular for making the Predator franchise big again, right? He started with Prey. That led to Predator Badlands, and people are really excited about the franchise after many years of just failed attempts. Now there was all this speculation and talk about how where this franchise is going, what he's going to be doing next in the franchise. He was extremely happy to do it. Now all of a sudden, news came out that he signed a 3-year first look deal with Paramount Pictures to develop, direct, and produce new feature films. So I believe that's contradiction to the Predator franchise. Am I right on that?
What do you mean?
So he has he signed a 3-year deal with Paramount Pictures to develop and like essentially have first look. So he's gonna be developing shit for Paramount. Does who owns the Predator? Let me see, because I don't believe it's Paramount.
No, I don't think so. I think it's 20th Century. Yeah, because it's on Disney Plus right now, so it's 20th Century.
Yeah, so 20th Century Fox. Okay, so yeah, 20. That's how old I am. 20th Century Fox. No, 20th Century. Correct. Okay, so then that's my point. Is like now that he signed this this
deal with Paramount.
like what does that look like for the franchise of the because they're gonna want
I don't
to.
think it means it's an it doesn't mean it's an exclusive deal that he could only work with Paramount.
I mean, sure, but if he's going to be putting his all into creating, developing, directing, and producing new feature films specifically for Paramount, he may have his plate a little full with to not be able to continue with that franchise, at least not for
not at in the directorial seat.
Maybe,
but maybe just on the production side.
But what that does now, what they're trying to think of, the conversation is like, okay, so then what is he? Obviously, he's doing great with like revamping, franchises and like really digging into building and creating. So this actually brings him back to how he started. He started with 10 Cloverfield Lane. So you can definitely jump right back into that and re-spark that franchise, because we haven't seen.
That was the John Goodman one, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I thought that finished with the Cloverfield Paradox.
Probably, but when does that mean that they are going to stop that? Like,
yeah, I guess
they'll just start a whole
I
new.
just feel like people didn't really like it.
For sure.
People felt slighted or something about that.
The first one was all right. I thought it was pretty good for what it was, right? It was at the time it was popular to do that found footage stuff. And this time they added a giant monster ravaging through the city. So that was kind of cool. And then I
heard
they switched it up with the whole John Goodman thing, where now
I heard that like that shit wasn't actually related to Cloverfield until way late in the production. They like kind of made him make it a part of Cloverfield.
Possibly.
I thought I read or saw that or heard that in a YouTube video somewhere.
I mean that's totally plausible because realistically,
because it doesn't really do anything with
they don't say anything about
until
it
the very end.
Right.
Yeah.
So that could have been any apocalypse style movie. You know what I mean? So sure. Either way, I like it. I mean, he's doing his thing. Hopefully that doesn't mean that he can't do the Predator movies, because Predator Badlands was actually really dope. I like the world he created. I like being able to see a little bit more into that, into the actual I forgot what their names are, what the name of the actual predators are.
So yeah, the original script was called The Cellar, and it had nothing to do with aliens or Cloverfield at all. But J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot bought the script and reworked it to be related to the Cloverfield universe.
Nice. Good call.
Yeah, I like him. I think. What are his flops?
Let's see. He has a weird spelling of his name. Dan Trachtenberg. Let's see. What has he done? Predator, Killer of Killers. We saw that.
Oh, he did that too?
Yep.
He did both. Wow, that's pretty good.
All right,
he
so
Prey,
he did Prey, The Lost Symbol,
Predator Badlands.
He's directed The Boys, Black Mirror, 10 Cloverfield. Yeah, so I mean, he hasn't done a whole lot.
What's The Lost Symbol? Is that the
Dan Brown?
Oh, he did do that.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the TV show.
Oh.
Yeah, the Dan Brown. It's a Peacock. I just saw.
Oh yes, this is a Peacock TV show. I did see that. He did what? He was a producer?
No, he directed. I think
showrunner. He directed an episode or every episode.
I see one episode, but a lot of the showrunners don't direct a lot of them. So yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot. The only movies he fully directed are Prey, Predator, Killer of Killers, Predator Badlands, and 10 Cloverfield Lane. The rest are TV series and shorts.
All right. Well, he's been killing it with the Predator series, so
he has enough to get him.
And that's some of his more recent shit, so I'll let him rock.
Right.
Let's see what else you got, brother.
And lastly here, of course, we got to bring it towards Marvel, but they've been there's a rumor going around that depending on the success of Doomsday, that
it will be so unsuccessful.
Right. Depending on the success of Doomsday, Secret War is rumored to possibly be split into 2 movies. Now, I'm assuming that goes hand in hand with, and the reason why they say how successful Doomsday is, because it's rumored that Doomsday is going to be damn near 4 hours.
There's no way that's true.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot to cover in these movies to wrap up a lot of that stuff. So yeah, I mean
they're not wrapping. It's not the final movie. It's the Infinity War.
It's not the final movie. I'm saying to they have to close some.
I would rather the Secret Wars is a 4-hour movie that they split into 2.
I'm assuming that's why they said, given the the success of Doomsday, because if it is let's say it's 3.5 hours, and that's the biggest complaint that everybody has, then yeah, we're gonna split it. But
I don't think people. I think people will absolutely complain if this.
we are
movie goes
going to
over
that
3 hours.
even if the runtime comes out and that shit says 4.5 hours, we are going to watch it. We'll be complaining and talking shit, but we're gonna watch that shit.
I don't know how I would do that. That would actually be a real challenge to figure out how to get done. 4.5 hours. Yeah. Even 3.5 hours, I think, would be a real challenge to carve out in my day. Basically 4.5 hours because travel time
Sure.
and pre and post. That would be it. It would be a thing. I mean, of course, I'm gonna make every effort to watch this fucking movie no matter what happens. But
you don't want that to be spoiled.
I would absolutely talk shit if it was 4 hours. If it's over 3 hours, I'm gonna talk shit. That's
sure.
And I'll complain. And I'll watch it.
I'm assuming at the very worst, it's gonna, or at the very least, it's gonna be very close to 3 hours.
I'll give it 2 hours and 58 minutes.
That's my point. It's like it's gonna be close to
that
3 hours.
I'll give it that. If they put a 3 in there, they're in like Alto Nights territory, man. Like nobody wants to see that shit.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna line up to watch this shit, man.
At the height,
Endgame was 3 hours.
And that's what I'm saying. At the height, people would absolutely do it. But I think there's a sour taste in people's mouth on Marvel lately that you give them a 3 hour banger as the first, 3.5 hour banger as the first return back. Oof.
I don't know, bro. I don't think people would be that upset.
I could be very wrong.
Oh, I'm just
4 hours, 4.5 hours. That's ridiculous. That's not happening.
No. That was just me being exaggerated. The rumor is closer to 3.5.
3.5.
3.5, 3:45.
Oof, 3:45. Nah, I'll take the 3:15.
Okay. I mean, this is not a.
I still think it's not a negotiation, but I'm negotiating.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, with figuring out, because you have to think like the stories that they have to introduce here. First of all, we have to figure out what's going on with the X-Men, like what happened there. And then it's like we need the whole Doctor Doom arc. Like, what are they doing? And we know that Wakanda's involved in this. And everybody that they listed and all of these groups have to have a story arc in here, and they have to fill in what has happened, at least in the slightest, right? What has happened since the last time we saw them, because a lot of these people we haven't seen in a very long time. So yeah. there's just a lot to cover. So I believe that 3.5, 3:45 mark. And I also believe that they're thinking, okay, well, because we hit them with such a high number for this one, let's split the other two. Let's split this other one into 2 movies.
What if and then they split into 2 3-hour movies? Fuck, man, they tripping.
I mean, if they got the content and all 3 of these movies are gonna be bangers, yo, I'm with it. I see the concern on your face. I'm
getting concerned.
I see the concern.
Getting concerned that there's too many words on screen.
Bro, and also I do have to mention
I don't need to know the backstory of what everyone has been doing for the last 10 years.
I mean, I don't think that we need the backstory, but so many things have been brought to the table that haven't been addressed at all since then. Like, it kind of has to touch on some of it.
There are a lot of fucking characters in this movie. I ain't gonna lie.
there's a lot of characters, and we have to at least touch on, some like what's going on.
But we could do that
Oh,
as like a
that's
big
the one.
group session where like 5 people are all in the room together and they're like, so what have you been doing? Oh, word, what have you been doing? Oh, yeah. And then it's done.
One thing led to another, and now Namor is with us.
Exactly.
Like, what? Wait, hold on. He's terrorizing you. Didn't he kill your mother?
We made up.
Yeah, we're not really
We're
focused on
engaged now.
Yeah, I think Doctor Doom is a little bit bigger than this. Namor, are you cool? Yeah. See?
Yeah. When they swallowed up the water.
Right. Anyway. What else? Oh yeah, I do have to mention that I'm highly upset that
Magneto mentioned that New Jersey's being destroyed.
that too. No. I am highly upset that I possibly ruined my chances to watch a screening of
Did you find out about that?
No, I didn't find out about it. I don't think there's a way for me to find out. So I had a GoFobo sent me an email saying like, hey, screening is available, blah blah blah, and I've done it before, and it's always at a time where it's just life doesn't allow me. Yeah, because it's not going to a movie theater. If it's going to a movie theater and be like, yo, babe, I'm gonna go here, right? No, it's we need you. We'll send you the link, and you're gonna watch this from your laptop, kind of thing.
Oh,
or from your computer. It was like that type of situation. So
that might actually be more convenient, but you have to watch it at a specific time.
Yes, because there's a group that's coming on.
It's like a live stream.
You all like are in this group together, and you'll all meet each other. And now the big indicator for me, yes, virtually, the biggest indicator for me on why that is because I've done it before. I filled out the thing, but this time they made me sign an NDA. And when I signed an NDA, I was like, okay, like that's different. All right, cool. So then I miss it naturally. I miss the day. And then a couple days later, I start seeing, test screenings for Supergirl went out and everything has been positive so far. And I'm like, fuck, did I fumble that?
Damn.
So,
but then again, like, would you want to watch your first viewing of Supergirl to be on a small 15-inch monitor?
Yeah. Yep. I'll be okay with
that.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have.
I mean, it does suck though. Either way, I would probably try to watch it on my Vision Pro, and then I can get a 27-foot wide screen.
Sure.
I gotta get back on my GoFobo. I think I might have unsubscribed from them as they were.
There were two links. The first one was to make sure that my computer could handle this or something. It was like a computer check. And then the second one was the viewing, which is telling me like, why are they going through all this? Like, so anyway, you know what? For my own sanity, it was probably.
They just wanted you to see the Spider Noir teaser.
Maybe, or, pre-showing a Primate. Who knows?
It was like Minions and Monsters.
There we go. Something. Probably something.
They would have made you sign an NDA for that one too.
Bridgerton the movie or some shit. Some whack.
It would have been something. Yeah, I think you're right. It would have been something terrible like
what's the new
the JFK Jr. love story TV show.
You know what? It was Melania. That's what
There
it
you
was.
go. It would have been Melania. That was
I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
that was it. And you had to sign an NDA because God forbid you tell the world.
God
what you
forbid,
really
yeah,
thought.
that it was an amazing piece of art based on an immigrant at a time when people don't like immigrants. So anyway, yeah, that's all I have for this episode, bro. You have anything to add to this stellar conversation?
Stellar. I'm just trying to remember what the fuck I've watched, at least in the last week. Oh yeah, I seen a terrible movie. What was it? Don't Try Love?
Oh
Or
yeah,
something like that. Or Don't Die Love.
something.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was literally a hey, we're staying. We took a day off of work for Valentine's, and it was like let's stay in bed and just watch movies all day long. And Joyce was like, I heard what the fuck is her name now? Not I almost said Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence has a new movie out, and I was like, really? I didn't think she had a new movie out. And I looked it up, and I was like, well, this is the most recent movie that she has, but it came out like last October or something.
Die My Love is called.
Die My Love. And she was like, oh, let's see the trailer. And I seen it, and she was like, yeah, that looks good. Fuck it. And I was like, all right, let's download that movie and watch that. And that was interesting. And then after that, I saw Anaconda, and that was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was actually pretty funny. I
enjoyed it. Danny
enjoyed
said he saw it in theater, and I remember at the time he was like,
he said he fell asleep or some shit, right?
He said it was he wasn't a fan. He didn't like it, which I could understand. I could understand that too, but I thought it was a good time. I thought it was pretty funny.
I thought it was interesting that Jack Black both cut his beard and dyed his hair.
I thought it was funny.
I thought he gave up on doing that. Like, that's how he showed up in the last 3 movies. I thought he was like, this is how I'm going to be.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious that my son walked in and he was like, is this an adult movie with Jack Black? I was like, I don't like the phrasing there, but you won't understand why I'm saying that. But yes, this is a movie geared towards adults.
Phrasing.
Yeah, phrasing. So
are we still doing phrasing?
I have no idea.
That's the Archer joke.
Oh, is that where that comes from?
Yeah, it's phrasing, and nobody says phrasing, and he's like, "Are we still doing phrasing?"
Anyway, yeah. So
yeah,
plenty of shows to watch. I need to watch Shrinking because I'm missing it today. Today was my day to watch it. And here we are giving you a show.
Here we are. My bad.
Yeah.
Giving it to you, peoples. Take it raw.
Yeah, giving it to you hard. All right, cool. Well, then I think we did the damn thing.
Yes,
we kept it nice and short. Thank you guys for tuning in after.
And if you're tuning in live, tune in next week because we back, bitches.
Yeah, we'll be back next week, and then we're off the following week after that because Johnny loves to travel, and I'm not mad at that. So
I gotta take it back to my Benito roots. We're going to Puerto Rico.
Nice. What you gonna do out there?
Debí tirar más fotos.
Yeah,
I'm taking it. I'm taking his advice.
Nice. No, you're just going for just a visit.
Yeah, the wife's family is doing a trip, so we're taking the kids in a little family Airbnb thing.
The proud Santanas that they are.
Oh yes.
All right, guys. So if you're watching live, tune in next week. You'll also receive a brand new episode next Thursday as well. And then we'll take 1 week off, and then we're back after that. We'll try to keep it as consistent as we can, but family, life, all of the things. But we still enjoy doing this, so we'll keep it going as far as we can.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's start some. Remember, rate, review, subscribe to the podcast wherever it is that you watch, listen, whatever it is that you do. But we appreciate you. Peace.